Okay guys, so as you can see, I recorded myself talking, but honestly the background music is so loud you can't really hear me, so I'm gonna voice over myself. Today I'm here at USJ. They're having what's called a soft open, where they only let in guests that live in the Osaka Prefecture and have a season pass. So in my head, I was like, oh, it's only gonna be like a few people. But when I got there, there were a lot of families, a lot of children, a lot of school children without their families. So I was hella confused, but I was already there and I really wanted to get on the ride. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm checking out the soft open just to see what the flow of people is like. I don't think I will be coming back to the theme park for the rest of the year until this coronavirus business is, resolved. So I felt like this was my last chance to really get in some park time. So I hope you enjoy this video. So by this point, the general vibe that I'm getting from the park is that even though the people that work at the park are telling people to keep social distance, the park attendees themselves aren't really doing it. And that's kind of my main concern going forward. Like if this park, opens to the surrounding prefectures and then nationally, and so far the people that live in the prefecture aren't keeping social distance rules, like it's not gonna go well. But since I'm here, I'm gonna check out some of the limited time events that they have going on at the park. I don't know if you can see it on the signs behind me. There's the Conan one back there. But the main event that I'm gonna check out today is for Lupin. So let's go. Oops, forgot to record video of the Lupin Street live. So instead, we're gonna just fast forward to the Lupin restaurant, where you get to take pictures with some of the park staff that are dressed up like characters from the show. So I made it to the restaurant and I got some antipasta and I ordered some roast beef, and yeah, like the show was okay. It wasn't very interesting, and when you're standing so far away, you can't really see anything. But the restaurant has air conditioning, and I appreciate that. So I'm ready to eat. So this is the typical setup for I like to call it a dinner show. That's not what they call it, but I call it like a dinner show that they do at the park, where they have actors at the park lip sync to the official audio for whatever series they're performing as. I haven't uploaded any videos like this maybe since like 2016 or so, when they last allowed people to do recordings at the One Piece show. But the One Piece show is the exact same as this, where the two actors are just mouthing along to official audio played from the speaker. The story is not related to really anything. They're just like, oh, we're in a restaurant. This restaurant's really good. Oh my God, look at all the hot ladies. Let's go hang out with the hot ladies and chat up the hot ladies. Like, the stuff they're saying is really simple, but it's just entertaining to watch the way the actors move, because they're so, like, they're trying to capture the style of the animation, and it's just so cool to see them reenact that like in real life. And these kind of events at USJ, are packed every time they do it. The one-piece one is reservation only and it sells out immediately. Unfortunately, this year they won't be doing it, but maybe I can dig out some video from previous years that I can share. Though for One Piece, they are very strict and they will ban people from the park for sharing videos for that. So I gotta kind of like check the information. But anyway, that's all you do at the restaurant. You eat. Oh, this is where we're doing like kampai or something. They like want to do a cheers. And then after that, they walk around to each table and they take pictures with everybody, which you can buy later. And because I am a total tool, I totally bought that picture. And if you want to see it, you have to wait till the end of the video. Haha. The total cost for this meal was about 2,700 yen, I think, and that includes a drink, dessert, a main dish, and the antipasta, so an appetizer. So that wasn't that bad, and it all tasted pretty good. Pretty standard theme park food. So overall, I would recommend this to people interested in this kind of amusement park experience. Alright, my dudes, so I just finished eating at the Lupin restaurant. It was really cute. It was about $27 for a whole meal, which isn't bad. I mean, that's like regular in Japan. And I got a picture with the Lupin and the other dude. I don't know. I don't watch Lupin like that. But the picture was cute, so I bought it. So I'm probably not buying anything else today. And I don't think there are any other special events going on today. So I think after I ride a few rides, I'm just gonna go home. But you know, we can also enjoy how empty the park is while we're still here. Have you ever seen the park this empty? Look, there's like nobody here. This shit is crazy. Oh my gosh, I love it though. I've never been able to walk through whatever the flip this is called, Hogsmeade, this Harry Potter village, this easily since it opened. It's never been this empty. I love it. I should have come in my costume. I wish I had my friends though, because coming alone in costume, that would be kind of the worst. If you ever wanted to take pictures of this castle, this would be the time to do it. And I think it's starting to rain, so let's go inside and ride some rides. So if you've never been to the Harry Potter land here, you won't know this, but the Forbidden Journey ride inside of the castle, the wait for that is usually about 2 hours. Today, the wait is 10 minutes, which is unheard of. It's a 10-minute wait for a ride in Japan. It's unheard of in general. So, I really like this. It's gonna be hard going back to Japanese theme parks on the regular after this, because it's so relaxing now, and it's not usually. So much, oh my god, this is so awesome. Okay, that's the ride, and I gotta put my phone in the locker, so bye. So I already got on the ride. It took all of maybe like 5 minutes, less. It wasn't a 10-minute wait, but maybe that's the like smallest number they can do for rides. So this time I'm gonna go for a walk on the castle walk. If you don't know what the castle walk is, at Harry Potter Land is where you just walk through the castle instead of getting in line for the ride. So, and you can like look at all the cool set design. So we're gonna do that. If my camera can take video inside, I'll take video. If not, bear with me, my child. Let's go. as you can see, the attraction is pretty quiet, except for this couple I kind of ran into. They were like making out in the hallway. It was really strange, but I guess they enjoyed the empty hallways as much as I did. But yeah, I just really like being able to walk through the castle and take my time and take pictures without having to worry about people jumping in the middle of my shot. I kind of regret not bringing my camera with the I have a lens for low light, and I could have taken so many nice photos, so slightly regretting that now. But yeah, you can see the castle's super empty. You can just walk around, hang out. You can just sit inside because it's hot outside. It was just really nice to be able to walk around the inside of the castle without bumping into people all the time. So that's a plus, I guess. As you can see, the rain clouds are hanging out. So it's probably gonna rain in a bit. You can feel it in the air too because it's really humid. I was sweating like a sinner in church earlier. But look over there, you can see Mario. Oh my gosh. I wonder when it's gonna be open. Let me ask a staff lady if she knows. Those fake ass green hills. Oh snap. I don't see Zelda's castle, so I'm a little heartbroken. Let me go see when it's about to be open, because it looks like it's done. So y'all, I sure enough asked the staff about when they're opening the Nintendo World, and she was like, girl, I don't even know. So for the moment, there will be no Nintendo World this year. Maybe next year. Oof. No, who knows? Who knows? After the Harry Potter area, I moved on toward the Jurassic Park area, but you have to walk through Amityville first, which is where Jaws is. I didn't check the wait time for Jaws. I'm sure it was low because it's always low. Nobody wants to get on Jaws. But there are quite a few people in this area because the Waterworld show attraction had just let out. So as you can see, a wave of people. Not a lot of space, but at least we're outside, I guess. Okay, so a quick question for anyone that's ever ridden this Jurassic Park ride. When you're going up the ramp before the last drop at the end of the ride and the music starts playing, I promise you guys that the music playing is not from Jurassic Park. It is from The Mummy. I listen to the Mummy soundtrack a lot, more than is necessary, and I'm pretty sure that music is from The Mummy. Anyway, that's the dinosaur. Here's some rocks. I tried not to touch anything because we don't know where the corona is, and I think I was successful. After riding Jurassic Park, I walked by the Flying Dinosaur, but it had an 80-minute wait time, I believe, so that's about an hour and 20 minutes. There was no time for the single riders line, which I guess means they're maybe not doing it at all. So I just skipped that, moved on ahead to the Minion Area, which is, I believe, only USJ, so Universal Studios Japan has a Minion Area. And this used to be where the Back to the Future ride was. So now it's gone. We have Fluffy. We have Despicable Me, which I don't mind, but this area is really marketed for children, tiny children and families, so I don't come here often. So I thought since today is, soft open day, not too many people, I could ride the Minion ride. But I forgot that I just mentioned there are a ton of children here. So of course, the wait time for this, it said it was 40 minutes, but I think we waited mostly an hour, mostly in this room. For about 20 minutes we were standing in this room, and I'm not sure why, but they've kind of closed one of the rows in the cars, if you've ever been on this ride. So I think it just takes more time to get people in and out. And here you can see that any attempts by the park to keep people aware of their distance between one another is basically ignored. I had a dude right behind me just breathing on my neck, and I hated it. By this point in time, I was kind of over the whole theme park experience and trying to maintain distance from people that were not trying to maintain distance from me. And honestly, that wait in the Minion line killed me. So after that, I just headed back to the station. It also started raining, so a lot of people were just leaving the park in general. I usually don't mind a rainstorm at a park. I will still ride a roller coaster, but I was just kind of over it by this point. I don't think I'll be coming again. I made reservations for another ticket because here's the Attack on Titan ride. I didn't get to ride it. It had an 80-minute wait, I believe, and not that much of a fan. I've never even watched the series, so we skipped that. So while I did reserve tickets to the park again next week, I don't think I'm going to go. It just doesn't seem worth it. There's still going to be lots of crowds. And, you know, I think I'll just wait until next year, I guess. Hi, dudes. I just got back home. Woo! Hair is washed. Body is washed. We washed, hopefully, all of the coronavirus off of our bodies so we didn't bring it into the house. My bag is still sitting in the doorway. I leave stuff in the doorway for at least a day. Like, I don't know if that's effective, but that's just it's just one of the things that I do to keep, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of me at the park alone. Yeah, I wasn't very comfortable. I feel like the social distancing was not really in effect. Like, the staff were doing it and they had signs up saying that you should do it, but when you look at the way the guests congregate, the way they stand in line, it's not, no one seems concerned enough to really do it. So in that respect, I mean, I just won't go until I feel comfortable going, until I feel like it's, you know, safe enough to go. So I'm glad I got to go once this year. I don't think I'll be able to go again until next year, so that sucks. But yeah, it was nice. The Lupin restaurant was really nice. I'm really glad I got to get on that. And it didn't take me long to get a seat because it was not that crowded when I got in line. Plus, I went by myself. So they have seats for people that go alone because they're, I guess it's just fairly common. So I was able to get a seat like basically 10 minutes after I got in line, even though she said it was going to take 30 minutes. So that was cool. Yeah. I hope the staff does a better job at telling people to make space, because they have signs up, but they never really tell them like, hey, you're standing too close. Maybe you should like spread out a little bit more. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'll just have to find other ways to entertain myself during these corona times. I'm probably gonna get some roller skates because my friends are starting a skate gang. I'm gonna go skating in the park, so that seems like a much safer. I feel more comfortable doing stuff out in parks outside where it's easier to stay away from people, because like once you get in line for a ride, all social distancing disappears, and it's like it was never in effect at that point. But whatever, people want to ride them rides, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for any coronavirus clusters. I registered my email. There's like a tracking system that they have now, so I registered my email for the restaurant I went to. There were no other barcodes anywhere else in the park, just in the restaurant. So if something happens from the park today, maybe I'll get an email, but I doubt it. Anyway, here's my picture that I took with Lupin. And the other guy. I don't know who the other guy is. Yeah. They were cute though. I enjoyed myself. I would go again next year. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I have a lot of USJ videos because I have had a season pass for the past 5 years, and I basically go a few times every year. So yeah, check out the other videos. I've recorded past events like the Sailor Moon stuff and the older Attack on Titan stuff, which was better than the way they do it now. Yeah, got lots of cool stuff, so look through look through the playlist, look through the video collection, leave a comment, talk to me. I'm not doing much these days, so let's have a chat. And I will see you guys in the next video. As you can tell, I didn't talk about any Black Lives Matter stuff because I am burnt out. Physically, mentally, emotionally, all the lilies. I'm burnt out. But I will be talking about our Black Lives Matter march that we did last Sunday. I'll be talking about that on the podcast that I do with Ayana, Curly, and Kansai. That will be up maybe this week. We're recording tomorrow, so probably look for that this week. And you can hear all of my thoughts about it in that video. So yeah, I will talk about it, just not here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video.